One of the most iconic logo openings ever, the Disney intro. Everyone knows that castle, but it actually existed long before the movies. In fact, it's based on a real one. And get this, it even appears in a painting made by a certain famous artist turned politician. Yeah, I think you know him. You probably know him. So you would think it must be one of the most legendary castles on Earth, right? I mean, where on Earth and in which country would it be? Alright, I'm talking about the Neuschwanstein Castle, located in the land of castles, Germany. Now, why Germany? Germany has around 20,000 castles, while the entire United States have around 13,500 McDonald's restaurants.
Hey! You gotta be quicker than that, buddy.
Like, wow, that blew my mind. It ain't even close. It's a 7,000 margin. I mean, the area of Germany covers around 357,000 square kilometers, while the US covers roughly 9.8 million square kilometers. So that means that it's 28 times larger than Germany. And having around 20,000 castles in Germany is an insane density. That's like a castle every 18 square kilometers. On average, a castle is 2 to 3 times larger than a McDonald's restaurant. And way cooler. Like, they were tougher to construct, you name it. Well, back in the day, at least. Castles didn't start out as a picture-perfect fairy tale as we see it today.
Nope.
The earliest castles in what's now Germany appeared around the 9th and 10th centuries. Just simple hilltop fortresses made of wood and stone. And they only built them for defense. Protect your land, your money, your people, your other money, and your tax money. Around the 12th and 13th century, they were medieval strongholds with fat walls, drawbridges, and that sort of stuff. Defend the castle type shit. They were ultra safe, but most rulers still wanted them for flexing and show-offs. Then came the Renaissance and Baroque periods, like from the 14th to the 18th century, where castles were stylish, fancy, and just built for the looks, not so much for battle. And 100 years after that, you got the prettiest period, the Romantic Age. These were the 1800s, and that iconic castle we mentioned at the beginning, the Neuschwanstein, it was built in this period. It was like a dreamy period. Castles weren't built for show-offs, not even for defense, because stone walls were already useless at this time, given that cannons and rifles existed in the 19th century. Castles were built for a nostalgic factor. People were fantasizing about the medieval age, so they started reviving medieval architecture not out of necessity, but out of longing. Just like I'm longing for clean water for everyone, and especially those who don't have it at their disposal. So remember, conserve water, it's not unlimited. Oh, and would you mind subscribing? Thanks. Right, the Neuschwanstein Castle. It was ordered to be built by King Ludwig II, and he didn't want a fortress. The dude just wanted his personal fantasy, a place to look at and admire. But it needed to be his. He wanted it to be his. He was inspired by Richard Wagner's operas about dragons, knights, and castles. So these romantic castles were like artistic expressions based off of other things, kind of. And you had a lot of rich dudes and rulers, so a lot of them were built in this period. Some of the other cool ones are the Eltz Castle, the Hohenzollern Castle, the Heidelberg Castle, the Marksburg Castle, the Wartburg Castle, and around 20,000 more. Like, I could talk about each one of them for days, because not only are they an impressive work of craftsmanship and art, but like 90% of them are historically important, because something happened in them, someone was hiding in them, a battle started because of some, and so on. Obviously not all of them are in great shape. There are castles that are in ruins, but Still, even the ruins are a bigger wow factor than a McDonald's restaurant. I'm not throwing any shade at McDonald's, okay? And yeah, there you have it. It's still crazy that there's that many of them, and you know, you can even buy some of them if you're into that whole thing. Right, that's about it. If you're still watching, drop a like or a comment, and thanks. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Bye.